morning and welcome.
Good morning.
This is a great day in St. Genevieve County. You know what? I've done several of these ribbon cuttings over the years, and I don't believe I have ever been at one that had this many folks, this much excitement about cutting the ribbon on a new bridge project. And if you want to think that transportation doesn't matter and doesn't affect the lives of people, well, you just look around and you see the interest that this project has in it. Transportation does matter. It links us to shopping. It links us to the communities and to our hospitals. It links the goods and services from the urban areas out to rural Missouri. Transportation matters, and it affects each and every one of our lives directly every day. And we are so pleased to be here this morning to cut this ribbon. A couple project facts. $1.1 million project completed by Goodwin Brothers Construction Company, and we've got their project manager Alan Stevenson here with us today, and it's their company that delivered the job not only on time but a few days early. And considering the weather we had this spring, that is a great accomplishment, and on budget as well. And that's what we want to do, deliver projects on time and on budget. I have to take a minute to thank the members of the community, because in order to get this project done on budget and on time, we needed your help. We needed your help because we had to close the bridge for a while to save us about $500,000, to save you, Missouri taxpayers, $500,000 in order to build this bridge quicker, faster, and cheaper. So thank you to the community, to the taxpayers in St. Genevieve County for bearing with us for these few months while this road was closed. The road was closed in May, opened just a few days ago, and it is certainly, I think, a success. So thank you to all of those. Also, we'll have Miss Kathy Walls on behalf of Representative Russ Carnahan speaking to us. But you know, a key component to making this project a reality was because of Representative Carnahan listening to the needs of the people and earmarking some funds for this project to get this bridge replaced. So truly a cooperation of the community, the MoDOT, the state and federal representatives that represent us in Washington, recognizing the need and helping us get this project done. So without any further comments, I am very pleased this morning to welcome Mr. Tom Schulte on behalf of Senator Kit Bond. And you want to talk about a friend to transportation and a friend to rural and local Missourians. There's none better than the Honorable Senator Kit Bond, and on his behalf, Tom Schulte.
Great pleasure to be here. I'm kind of echo what Mark said. I've never seen such a big crowd for a ribbon, so it's a very exciting time for the whole community. Let me first have everybody give a big round of applause to all the MoDOT employees that work so hard on the day. Mark, great work with. I mentioned Kathy. Kathy, I first started met Kathy when she was mayor at St. Gen and working with Congressman Carnahan. It's been a real pleasure. She's a great friend. She gives good advice for the region. It's just a real great opportunity to work with Kathy. She's a great person. So let's give Kathy a round of applause. Thank you. Mark mentioned Grounds Up. I know Chauncey Buckey's here. Where are you at, Chauncey? Back here. They have MoDOT works with a Transportation Advisory Committee. I know Commissioner Bolts is here. And the best ideas come from the Transportation Advisory Committees. And they set priorities for the region, for all the counties in the region. So that's a very important body, and I commend MoDOT for working with them. Years ago, when I first started with Kit, I'm on my 23rd year, I can remember when Missouri was getting reimbursed just 75 cents on the dollar. Today, it's right at $1, so we're getting our fair share, which makes projects like this a reality. So keep in mind, in the days and years ahead, I know Kit got $660,000 to overlay more of Highway 61, but those ideas come from you folks, from your Transportation Advisory, and it's a real team effort from the local level to the federal level. So thanks for what you all have done. Appreciate it.
Tom, you're exactly right. It's a team effort, and when the team comes together, we have good listeners in Senator Kit Bond and certainly in Representative Russ Carnahan as well. With that said, we're very pleased to welcome Miss Kathy Walls on behalf of the Honorable Russ Carnahan.
Thank you very much, and good morning to everyone. It's a beautiful day, and we're in a beautiful place. And this place, the banks of the Establishment Creek in St. Genevieve County, have had colonists here back into the 1790s. When I was looking up some history, I found the names of Nicholas Plant, Francois Vallet, Loisel, and other of the French colonials who got big land grants in this area, but subsequently by like 1803 and 4, it was noted that there were no towns or establishments set up. The people had the ground, they appreciated the beauty, and they appreciated the richness of this ground for their future agriculture. And we still today have this beautiful valley with the beautiful Establishment Creek and this wonderful soil that we're able to look at right here this morning. And it's really a treasure. It's a natural treasure to have this bridge over this spot this time. And I'm so pleased to be here. And while I would certainly, on behalf of Congressman Carnahan, like to take all this thanks, but we have to remember that not only the Transportation Advisory Committee, but the county commissioners played a big part in bringing the replacement of this bridge to Congressman Carnahan's attention and to Senator Bond's attention. And so we thank the commissioners for that and their input. And again, the advisory committee that Chauncey heads up also played a big part in this. So I am pleased to be here in this place to open this bridge, which was so desperately needed. Oh my goodness. I remember very clearly the first time I drove the congressman over the old bridge. And he was kind of white-knuckling my door handle. And so it wasn't long after that this money got in place. So thank you all very much for being here for this ribbon cutting. Thanks to our community, and especially thanks to MoDOT. They've done a wonderful job. This should be a project that MoDOT uses as an example of the best way to do a road construction project. Like Mark said, it's on time, it's under budget, it's done with the community support, and it is, in fact, one of the highlights in MoDOT's career of building things in St. Genevieve County. So thanks to all the MoDOT people, sincerely, and thank you to everybody.
Thank you, Kathy, for those comments. And our final speaker today, it wasn't long after Representative Joe Fallert was in office that he wanted to talk to me about Establishment Creek and replacing that bridge and how to get that done. And truly, it was through his leadership, working with the county commission and the fire departments and the different folks, that we were able to forge the agreement to keep the costs low on this project and to get it done on time. So we're very appreciative of Representative Joe Fallert and his work on this project. Joe?
Well, first I'd like to give Senator Engler's regrets. He wasn't able to be here with us today, but he's always been very supportive of all our projects here. I think since we got involved in this project, I'd like to thank first all the people I see here from Bloomsdale that, I guess when I used to ride down here, me and Rick was talking earlier on our bikes and ride down here and fish or swim or whatever we did. Most of you were probably even younger than me then, so, while he's shaking his head, I don't know. But I appreciate you all being here and taking the time. And this whole bridge project, since we got involved in it, and I appreciate Mark's comments, has been a joint effort, but it's always been about public safety. And the seniors that live in this area, I think that was a great thing. I'd like to thank Andy and Mark for their work to work with the fire department and get the things done we needed to get a new vehicle to protect both sides of the establishment during the closure. I hope we didn't even have to use it. So that was a good insurance policy for us. But it was a good effort, and I appreciate their efforts on getting that done for us. But again, it's about public safety, and I think this is a great project. Hopefully the road will be done pretty soon. It ties into the whole project, and we'll keep seeing projects like this in St. Genevieve County, and I appreciate you all being here today, and thank everyone for their hard work on the project. Thank you.
Thank you, Joe. There's some other folks that really need to be recognized here this morning. I want to take just a second to do that. Chief John Pfaff of the local fire department, we're thankful for your cooperation and work on this project. Mr. Mark Zajura, I think, put a lot of extra miles on his vehicle getting the Meals on Wheels delivered to the folks in and around this community. And thank you for your patience and your dedication in getting that work done. And you know, I am so pleased to have Miss Betty Carver and her family with us this morning. I understand that Miss Carver was a young lady and she still is, but she was really young at the time the previous bridge, and she cut the ribbon on that bridge. And wow, she's here with us today to help us cut the ribbon on this bridge as well, and we're so pleased that you're here to do that. You're so welcome. So now, if we would, that kind of concludes our speeches and our formalities, but we can have some folks gather around, Mrs. Carver and some others, Representative Fowler, Tom, and others, and County Commission, and we'll cut the ribbon on this bridge. Here, Mom.
All right, now I'm going to have to find a spot, probably by this stand here.
Mind your waist.
We'll take a few.
Yeah.
Here, Mom. Here. Okay, let's hold it up, and then we'll get a few pictures with you just holding the scissors, and then we'll actually cut it, okay?
Here, Mom.
Did
hold the scissors, Betty.
Hold the scissors. Just hold the scissors.
Hold the scissors.
Oh, right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you hold them? I got.
And everybody face this way and smile. We'll get a few pictures, and then we'll actually cut it, okay?
Wait a minute. Hold a second.
Let's get a few photos. Here, watch out. I'm going to step in front of you.
Sure.
Can I have you step back just a step? I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get Mark in there. There we go. Okay, couple more. Is everybody good? I'm good. Does anybody else need any?
All right.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
That's beautiful. Yeah, it's all right.
Blade on them.
Whew.